All right, team, here to talk to you about Thursdays, what it's going to look like for this CrossFit cycle for Iron Regime. The time has finally come. 6 years we've been thinking about doing this. We keep saying, no, we're not going to. People are going to hate it. Well, that time is now. We're going into an aerobic capacity Thursday, and we're going to have 3 baseline tests that you can choose from, okay? Any one of those tests tomorrow is going to be your baseline. Then we're going to do pacing and intervals based off your performance. And then once we're done with that, you guys are going to go into a retest and see if you guys can't improve, and then just be able to tell how well your overall fitness is done throughout. Now, I've already heard some chatter from a few, because you guys can look ahead on Beyond the Whiteboard and see what's happening, and I know what you're probably thinking.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
But I promise you, it's not that bad. If anything, you guys are going to learn some really cool things about each machine that you guys select, and be able to tell that you're making improvements in your baseline conditioning, which allows you to recover better throughout regular workouts. So this day will supplement not only your ability to build your aerobic capacity, but also your ability to recover better during regular conditioning workouts and improve your overall health. The idea behind CrossFit programming and the way and the methodologies that we do at Iron Regime is that we're looking for you guys to go across a broad fitness spectrum, okay? We're not looking for just one area, right? We don't want you to be the fastest 100-meter sprinter. We don't want you guys to be able to be the fastest marathoners. We don't want you to be the strongest lifters. We want you guys to do pretty well at everything. So time has finally come that we're going to dive into this cycle starting tomorrow with 3 different tests. Those 3 tests are going to be a 20-minute watt bike test. So what'll happen is you'll either jump on the assault bike or the bike erg, and I'm going to have a screen pop up to show you guys how to set each of those intervals up. And then you're just going to be going on a singular movement there for 20 straight minutes, looking for your average wattage at the end. So that's a score that you guys will have to take and input. And then we'll have different targets for you guys to hit throughout the remainder of the cycle if that's your machine. Now, if you come in and you choose a different machine, that's going to be your machine for the rest of the go. So the other 2 tests that we'll have is going to be either a 5K row or ski. And whichever one you choose, you have to use that machine for the remainder of the cycle. That's how we build upon this. And then the 3rd and final test that you guys can choose from is 30 minutes max meters. So 20-minute watt test, 5K, or 30-minute max meters. Those tests range anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. The 5K is going to be somewhere in that kind of middle range, maybe 22 to 25 minutes. So either way, everyone's going to be working for that 20 to 30-minute duration. And then we'll have some accessory pieces that we're working on at the end there. Every day after we're done with our aerobic capacity work, we're going to get into a on-the-minute style, which you guys can start to see as a bit of a theme here in this cycle. Again, helps with keeping everything on track in terms of time, but also creates less rest time for you guys to be able to change from one movement to the next, and that requires a little bit more muscle recruitment. So what we're looking to be doing here is we having alternating minutes between usually a push and a pull exercise. And so tomorrow's is going to be alternating every minute on the minute. Odd minutes, you guys will be doing a set of bench dips for a set time, and then rest the remainder. And the next minute, another set of 4 time, as many reps as you can get, of bent over rows. So a classic push-pull of upper body exercise there. And the movements will change from week to week, but time domains will be roughly the same there, where you're trying to get as many reps in as possible. Maybe 1 straight set through, and then as the sets go on down through those 8 minutes, that you'll have to maybe break it up 1 time. All right, guys, last thing to finish off, I, as a parent, like to read my kids some bedtime stories, gets them kind of fired up for the next day, gives them a little motivation. So I'm going to pull from their collection. This is a classic bike erg, row erg, ski erg fun, okay? Bike erg, row erg, ski erg fun. Let's take our machines out in the sun. I'll sit and go, I will not complain. I'll dig and push through the pain. Start off slow, hold the line. Let's build that capacity. There's no better time. Long time in the saddle, but aren't you fond of packing your crack full of Gold Bond? If your shorts are too long, then give them a hike. I'm sorry, Kay, this ain't no tandem bike. So let's crank up the country, the one with the fiddle in the band. Tarps off team, it's time to tan. So grab a machine, stick to your pace. It's time to build your aerobic base. Let's go! Thanks for joining for another fireside read. Please join us next time for other classics such as Hang Snatch, Power Snatch. Is that the one from the floor? Or 10 seconds to go, team. I'm not doing it anymore. You slick?